Hey, what's going on, everybody? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot, guys. So it is time for a full moon reading for everybody, regardless of your zodiac sign. We do have a moon becoming full in the sky on March 28th. So I like to do new and full moon readings because this is when magic happens, so if you have any sort of practice that you like to do for yourself, it's a really good time to break those things out, whatever works for you, whatever you got going on out there. So I'm going to look at a 5-card spread, and I'm going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot card deck to see what else you can do to help yourself out under this full moon. Just remember, it's a good time to recharge yourself, recharge your crystals. You can charge your tarot card decks underneath the full moon if that's your thing, and just really get back in touch with yourself. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoy the vid, and let's just get going right into the reading for you. So I found a new spread, and I found that this one was really interesting, and the first card placement is going to ask what needs to be seen and known at this time. So there's certain phases in your life where more knowledge will become available to you, as you move along your path. So you probably have a greater capability to see something at this time than any other time. And I had a card jump out of the deck. So when a card jumps out of the deck, this is a sign that this is something that is very kind of urgent for you guys to be aware of. And the card that came out is the 4 of Wands. So what this card means is that there is a reason to celebrate. There's 2 people in this card, so I find that very interesting. So maybe there is somebody in your life that you're not celebrating enough. Definitely getting the sense that you're not celebrating yourself enough, and all of your achievements must be snack time. Achievements. This is also a very interesting sort of landscape. There is sort of a honeymoon hut set up on these 4 wands. So is there action that you need to be taking towards an enhanced love life? And I'm getting for a lot of you, it could be a love of self. A lot of people put everybody else in front of them, and sometimes that can't be helped, especially if you are in a parent mode or a primary caregiver, or you're just an overall very busy person. I'm also just getting the sense here that you're not taking time to notch up your achievements and give yourself any sort of kudos or accolades for the things that you've done in your life, even if all you did today or the day before or the day before that was get up and move from your bed to the couch, okay? Just really, you have to give yourself credit for any sort of thing that you've done. And the underlying message that I'm getting here also, guys, is you have to believe that you're enough. So there could be a real sense of self coming in for you guys. So I really love this card for you. So I'm just going to put it off to the side. And before I forget, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to pull a Moonology card at the end of the read. I mean, for obvious reasons, it's a moon oracle card deck, and it's pretty cool. It has additional messages for you. So yeah, stay tuned for that, or scroll ahead. Like, if the reading's not resonating for you, that's cool, but these Moonology cards are something a little extra. All right, so just as your awareness or your awakening to something can be triggered at any given time, and sometimes it happens when you're not ready for it, right? There's a new awareness coming in, and again, going back to the self-awareness or awareness of somebody else that is really helping you on your path, and maybe you haven't thanked them enough. It's time to do that. So what I was saying was, there are certain points in your life when you're ready to to release things that no longer serve you. And this could be people, this could be practices, you know, habits. So let's see what can be released for you underneath the full moon. And again, you can tap into the power of that. There's a lot of like ancient wisdom tied to the power of the moon. And I don't think people give it enough credit, honestly. You know, other than you think, oh, well, people are acting really weird or strung out, so it must be a full moon. There's more to the full moon than that. So let's see what can be released from your life right now, and quite easily. This is such a great card. I am so glad that we pulled this card for you guys, because this is the Five of Pentacles. So this is being anxious about money, not understanding money. You know, look at how this character in the card, he's sort of slinking around, and he's almost in that, you know, please, can I have some more? Bad accent, I know, but just really scrabbling about, and there's so much abundance around you. So it is time to release any fear. And if you have fear about your prosperity, it's a really strong indication that you need to reinforce your faith in universe, in your God, in source, in your team and spirit, so that you can feel a little bit more comfortable. And you might be looking in the wrong places for your wealth and abundance, and keeping in mind that abundance is about more than just money. Love is the highest form of abundance, but this is kind of like going underneath the radar of where the abundance is. So there is like a fear mentality that needs to be released, and it can be released right now. You're able to do that, and maybe you just were hanging on to it for whatever reason prior to this, because it was part of who you were, or who like you were brought up to be. Maybe that's something that you saw in your family life. So maybe being afraid of money, afraid of turning into somebody that you just don't like, because you could have had some unfortunate incident, or seen how really wealthy people are portrayed as not so nice in the media. So you know, so there is that. You can release any fear about money. Also releasing any fears that you're not worthy of accepting abundance. So, and this celebrating other people and yourself with this Four of Wands that we're seeing here, it is going to help you to release anything that is holding you back from living your wildest dreams, okay? Very important for you guys to understand that. And if it doesn't quite make sense what I'm saying, it is time to do your own research and see, you know, where your abundance trip-ups, your hang-ups are. If you're not able to compliment people or thank people, why? You know, what is the problem there? You know, you could have come from a really stoic family, or you never got thanked or something like that. So it's just something that you're not comfortable doing, but it's time to start doing stuff like that. And that's where the magic comes in to your life. You know how, well, my parents, they always said, what's the magic word? And that was please. So there's definitely words that you can speak that have magic wound in them. And gratitude, a gratitude practice, and being fearless, or two of those things are going to help you start really waving your magic wand with a ferocity, you know. So let's have a card here. The third card placement is what energy can be called in. So you're definitely ready to step up to a different level. And this is the Seven of Cups. So this is a really wildly abundant energy. And what this person, these weirdo characters in the Deviant Moon, it's called Deviant for a reason, and you can see that in the artwork, but there's kind of a haphazard stacking of the Seven of Cups. So this energy is, maybe you're ignoring it right now. And when we see the Five of Pentacles, you're kind of going under, like I said before, it's almost like doing a limbo stick underneath where you need to go and hunching. I feel like there's sort of a crawl space aspect to this, where you're used to like shying away from things. So it is time to really stand up straight. And this is a very creative Seven of Cups. So it's basically saying that you can draw your own options. You know, you can draw things into your life. You can speak things into your life. And this is a magnificent energy. I know a lot of people talk about being able to will things into their life, and the first two people that come to my mind, you guys, is Jennifer Aniston and Oprah Winfrey. I saw them have a conversation with each other. So if you have any artistic ability at all, and even if you're going to draw stick figures or just lines and circles, you might really want to start putting pen to paper the way that this character is here with the Seven of Cups, and draw out the things that you want. List making is also very important. So this is your creative source. This is where you are actually speaking to the universe, and whether it is on pen and paper or through spoken word. And this is a very high energy. So you can call that in right now. You see how... Okay, so like in the witch community, it's called spelling, okay? But in like church environments, it's called prayer, you know? And it is actually speaking your desire out to Prime Creator. You guys are co-creators. So there is something that you guys can be doing in order to take advantage of all of life's options for you. And I highly recommend list making or drawing things out. This could be attributes of your romantic partner, or the next big job that you want to bring in, you know, the place that you want to live. You could draw a picture of your house or something like that would be really cool. So, I mean, that's an amazing energy. And I really recommend that you guys do your own research too, because, you know, you can take my word for it if you want to, but I've read up a ton on all of this stuff. So I like to think that I know what I'm talking about. So what intentions should be set for the full moon on March 28th? This is the Ace of Cups. So... like this is just receiving something so big, and that is going to really get your juices flowing. Hold on, I need a sip of water, guys. Hold on. I think we're back. So, I mean, your intention, you can take this emotional connection to whatever it is that you've written or drawn out, planned out, spoken out. And this is your intention here. And I really want to talk about water meditation here, or water manifestation for you guys. This is where you actually infuse your drinking water with your intention. So you want to look at something that you're very emotionally connected to, because there is intention and there is emotion. And then the third thing is patience and time when it comes to alchemy and manifesting. So your intention should be set on the thing that you are most emotionally connected to. So when it comes to manifesting with water, you would take water and pour it into a glass or whatever. You can use a goblet if you want to, and put your hands on it and speak your intention. You could even put a post-it note with the words underneath here if you wanted to, and set your intention for what it is that really makes your heart sing. And this is what you should be focusing on with this full moon, because that's the card that we got here for you. Something that is just going to fill you with like an everlasting joy. Like, what is the thing that would really fulfill you in this moment? It is what you need to look at the strongest. So what magic will be made? March 28th, full moon. The Empress. Beautiful. This is, again, creating opportunities. This is a very... she's like the harbinger of good fortune. When you see the Empress, you know that the soil is ripe. You know that the time is right. This is like a big action, move forward card. And she is like just, I'm getting words like magnificent and wizard and just everything about her calls things into her. So there could be a massive transformation for you guys where you start to really understand the law of attraction and your power in relation to how your life is being organized around you. You know, if you don't like what you're seeing, your life is basically a mirror of what you believe and what you have faith in and what you feel that you deserve. And this Five of Pentacles is kind of giving that indication that you're settling, you know, probably unintentionally, but you've set boundaries for yourself, and that glass ceiling has been lowered instead of shattered. So there is definitely something more that you could be doing for yourself. And it's like the emotional aspect is missing from it, like that connection that you need to deliver with that Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, and the Empress. She is just so fertile. So there is definitely, you know, there's that opportunity to really, really bring in exactly what you want. So let me just pick you guys a Moonology card, and keep in mind it doesn't matter what phase of the moon the card is in, it's just the energy. This is so cool. So I pulled this card for you, and it's called the Cardinal Moon, and this says be bold and make the first move. So don't sit back and wait to be invited to your own life anymore. You know, you guys are not doing a guest appearance, you're not doing a cameo in your life. You're not meant to be cringing behind the director. You guys are the star of your life, and you should shine like that star and just shine like that full moon, you know, and just absolutely be bold, be a force of nature, be everything that you ever imagined that you could be. And this is the perfect time for it. With these cards that we're seeing here, it is time. You know, and we're in the middle of Aries season, or it's been a few days since the sun moved into Aries, so you should feel capable of doing that. Whereas as little as 7 days ago, you might have felt very lethargic and very incapable of doing it. So totally great reading for you guys, if I do say so myself. So I really hope that you're able to work some of this magic for yourself under this full moon. So guys, take care. Love and light. Bye.